In case you missed it, Gen X is rising up.
Gen X rise.
According to Gen X people on TikTok, they've been oppressed for a very long time. We're on the cusp of a revolution, led by Gen X.
Ships on figure of the waves are skimming, powering summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning. Flying sails reign.
I'm scared. By the way, Gen X, if you don't know, they are people who currently age between 45 and 60. They're telling us that they have been silenced for too long, and they have just let the generations before and after them, you know, run the world essentially. And now it's time for Gen X to take the reins and take over and show them what this is the best generation that has ever walked the earth.
The Gen X folks are the toughest people that currently exist in our world today.
Mind you, this generation has never shut the fuck up. Actually, as you may or may not know, a lot of Karens tend to be Gen X. And they actually never shut up. A lot of people speculate perhaps they're rising up to replace their mothers and fathers in the nursing home, potentially. I think this all started from an Eminem song.
You gonna cancel me, yeah? Gen Z me, bruh. You gonna cancel me, yeah? Gen Z me, bruh. You gonna cancel me, yeah? Gen Z me, bruh.
So basically this has lit a fire underneath a lot of Gen X's people's butt, and they are retaliating, but no one can seem to tell me what they're doing to retaliate. Basically, they're using these filters on TikTok with an X on their face and using intimidating songs like Eye of the Tiger. A lot of them say that Gen X is the best generation because they were raised by themselves. They claim that they were hardly looked after by their parents.
Nobody was watching us.
As they were just left to fend for themselves out in the wild and to return home once the street lights turned on, and they would be all up to all sorts of bad things like going places that their parents didn't know they were.
Nobody gave a flying flip where we were or what we were doing. We had to be home when the streetlights came on.
And getting graces on their knees and climbing fences.
We climbed water towers. We hopped fences we shouldn't have. We committed crimes.
Kids these days are stabbing people. Kids these days are committing murders and doing drugs like meth. And they always saying about how bad our generation is and how we're doing all these bad things and we're out of control. But then now apparently we're snowflakes and they are the badasses that their parents never knew where they were, and ooh. Every generation has done that. A lot of Gen Xers claim that they've been hiding out, I guess hibernating, and waiting for this moment where they can all finally rise up and run. And do something. I don't know. One lady looks like she hasn't gotten off the couch in fucking 10 years, and now she's rising up due to this Gen X thing.
Gen X rise.
She's recording the video on her couch, by the way, so I'm still waiting for her to rise up off the couch. But what are they rising up for? What are they going to do? They're all at the age of approaching retirement. The thing is that they haven't actually been that quiet. Like I said earlier, they're probably one of the loudest, most annoying, most irate generations that we have on the earth at the moment. The boomers are very quiet. Never been quieter, actually. The boomers are very quiet. They don't know how to use TikTok, so we don't really hear about them very much. Then their kids, which are the Gen X, they're the Karens. They're all of our managers. They're all of the executives in these big companies that have been paid too much for far too long, and they never had to get degrees to get good jobs. They were still able to buy homes at decent prices. And then yet they're telling us that they've been oppressed and they've been quiet for too long. I wish they would shut the fuck up, actually. Look at these people. They're saying that they're, unlike today's generations, unlike Gen Z, they're actually, you know, they've been holding in their emotions for so long. And unlike Gen Z, who's just so emotional and always carrying on. Have you seen the carryings-ons of the Gen X generation? They never shut up.
Go on, carry on.
They got your taste.
Going.
Well, maybe I'll push all the buttons like a kid.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, I like to play in elevators.
This is strange. You can do that on your own then.
Well,
A lot of Gen X like to have the argument that, well, they were the last generation to really get their hands dirty. You know, rotary phones and falling off trees and learning how to do things like fix things with your hands. Yeah, well, maybe I don't know how to change a tire. But do you know how to open a PDF file? Do you know how to save an image off the internet? Do you know how to turn your ringtone down? I'm not trying to beef with Gen X. They're old and kind of stupid. Anyway, I didn't say that. Can we all just take a moment to check up on our parents and our aunties and uncles just to make sure that, you know, are they okay? I feel it's a little bit hostile right now. These videos are quite hostile towards the rest of us Gen Zers. We can all be friends. No one started this. We don't want beef with you. Gen X is the problem and has always been the problem. Gen X has caused so many issues in this world that we all have to pick up the pieces after them because they're so selfish. That's really what it is. That's what Gen X really is. And now they think that they need to rise and I wish you would sit down permanently. Stop rising, stop walking, stop talking. Go sit down, shut up. Let everyone else bloody have some fun in this world without you asking, you know, when you put your card in the machine and it starts beeping and you wonder, do I pull my card out now? Yes, ma'am. It says remove your card. Remove the card, ma'am. It's beeping. If you know what they're rising up for, let me know in the comments. I would love to know. I have not yet found the answer. I'm just going to go with they're rising up to go to heaven. Okay, bitch? Please leave your comments down below what you think about all of this, and I will see you next time. Peace, love, and farts. And please stop rising up, everyone. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.